Welcome to the Man of Recaps. This is your complete Marvel recap for the Marvels. We begin with the first, Captain Marvel. We meet an apparently human woman who's an elite warrior in the alien Kree Empire. She has no memory of her past life, so she thinks her name is Veers. The Kree are at war with the evil shape-shifting Skrulls, and during a battle, Veers crash lands on Earth back in the 90s. She teams up with S.H.I.E.L.D. agent young Nick Fury and fills him in about the Skrull threat, but soon Veers uncovers the mysteries of her past. She is a human Carol Danvers. She was a fighter pilot testing a new super engine built with the Tesseract, the Space Stone, but the Kree tried to steal it, so Carol crashed, the engine exploded, and blasted her with super space powers. So Carol realizes the Kree have been lying to her all along, and they meet with the Skrull leader, Talos, who's like, yeah, no, they're the bad guys, we're the good guys. So Carol Danvers reclaims her identity, changes her uniform from the Kree colors to the good old US Air Force. Carol teams up with her old pilot best friend, Maria Rambeau, who's got a young daughter, Monica. They also recruit the cat, Goose, who is an alien flurkin. Wow, watch out for that. And when he scratches Nick Fury's eye, yep, that's how he lost it. As they fight to stop the Kree invasion, soon Carol realizes the chip they put on her to help control her powers was suppressing her powers. She rips it off and oh, she's glowing, goes full Super Saiyan, Captain Marvel unleashed. She flies around in space, shooting energy beams, takes out the whole Kree fleet single-handedly. But Carol can't stick around on Earth, she's gotta fly off and keep fighting the Kree. But she gives Nick Fury her beeper number, like hit me up if there's a real emergency. That emergency happened in Avengers Infinity War when Thanos snapped away half the population. Nick Fury's last move was to send that text. So in Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel showed up and helped kick Thanos' butt. Let's do a quick recap on Secret Invasion in case any of it comes up. Nick Fury became good friends with the Skrull leader Talos, but a bad Skrull, Gravik, takes over and he wants to conquer Earth, and now he kills Talos. Gravik got the DNA of a bunch of super people, wants to put it all in himself to be the Super Skrull. But Talos had a daughter, Gaia, and she blasts herself with the super DNA too, so they have a Super Skrull fight. The strongest of her powers is Captain Marvel, so blam, Kamehameha, defeats King Piccolo. Now it's time for WandaVision. Long story short, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, lost control of her powers and turned this entire small town into a sitcom where she and Vision could live happily ever after. So we follow Agent Monica Rambeau, yes, Maria's daughter from Captain Marvel. She travels into the Hex to find out what's going on. Though Wanda soon spots the imposter and kicks her back out. But Monica's not quitting, she's going in again, which the science people warn her could be real dangerous. Indeed, she makes it through, but it did something weird to her. Now she's got some superpowers. At the end, she's approached by Skrulls who invite her to space for a secret mission. They're working with Nick Fury to build a space station called Saber. And now it's time for Ms. Marvel. Kamala Khan is a normal teenage girl who is a Captain Marvel superfan. She's gonna spice up her cosplay with her grandma's old bangle, but when she puts it on, whoa, what's this? It unlocks her superpowers. Turns out her grandma was a Jinn, an interdimensional super person. Her science friend tells her that her genes have a mutation. Yeah, the first M-bomb in the MCU. Eventually, the X-Men are coming. But for now, Kamala protects Jersey City as the minor superhero Nightlight, and she saves the world from her evil Jinn auntie. Then her mom sews her a better supersuit, and she learns how to master her powers, so she takes a new name from her idol Captain Marvel and becomes Ms. Marvel. And in fact, they do have a strange connection, because at the end, she's teleported away. She swapped places with Captain Marvel. So Carol Danvers finds herself in a teenager's bedroom in New Jersey, and the Marvels will pick up there. If you liked this recap, hit that subscribe button for more of the best recaps of TV and movies.